Hashtag eldohaunt. A lot of people have heard, man, and we are so glad and proud that you guys took time out of your day to come on in and explain and give everybody kind of an on-the-air preview and everything. People are going to look forward to it. So, we mentioned pricing $15, and there's no age break or anything like that. You got to be this old or that old. We are recommending 13 and older. If you're younger than 13, you probably need your parents to kind of escort you, as we were talking about earlier. Scare level, 10 to 12 on a scale of 1 to 10. Are you kidding? I can see people like maybe leaving and then having to go lose their lunch from earlier or something. You know, if it's like a 12, man, that's what
you're shooting for. I'd like to see some body extremities kind of come out there.
All in a hard day's work.
You're the rebel girl, right? That one. Hey, we mentioned you can do group discounts. Now, you need to call ahead if you've got a group of 15 or more and arrange that price break, right?
Yep, that's right. You can send us an email, info@eldohaunt.com, or you can actually call up to the Campfire office and during a weekday, and we can arrange that for you. Give you a little discount for coming as a crowd.
I'm so glad there's something that is returning to El Dorado after some 30 years or whatever, an actual big haunted house. I'm also glad that it's a classic theme that really makes me feel like as I go through and I see the different parts and the different characters and things like that, that I'll recognize. You know, and that'll take me back to when I saw that on that scary movie. Whoa! That sounds wonderful. And probably my favorite part of everything, guys, is that it's helping out Campfire.
Exactly.
Local Campfire organization. We see the building around town there. A lot of people don't realize that Campfire is helping a whole bunch of youngsters. Do we have any information about that?
Yeah, Campfire is a great organization, and I'm actually not from El Dorado, but as soon as I got here, I heard about it, and people were telling me, you know, have a little girl, you gotta get her involved in Campfire. So it's an organization, I would say. I grew up in Magnolia, and it was similar to what I went through in Girl Scouts.
Yeah.
It's about, you get that outdoors education, you get the environmental, you kind of learn about the community, and you have campfires. You're out there at Camp Watapee during the summer, so it's a lot of fun, and there's a great outreach aspect to it as well with after-school programs.
I had no idea that this local group of Campfire folks really affect and deal with that many people. That many youngsters come through their program every year, somewhere in the 700 range, right?
Yeah, currently, and I've been really impressed to see how much it's grown in the last few years. As a matter of fact, I was looking on the website the other day, the campfireeldorado.org, and it said we helped something like over 435 youth, and I thought, oh, we got to update that.
Yeah.
So I'm really pleased to see how much it's grown. There's a lot of lives touched out there.
Yeah, doing some good things. That's my favorite part of the whole eldohaunt, is that there's a really, really happy ending, kind of somebody wins big time at the end. And during the process, we all get to go out and kind of feel young again and have a blast. And go to the scary thing, man. I mean, used to you had to drive 100 miles to see this quality of a haunted house prepared by this much experience, right?
That's exactly right. I know a lot of people go to Camden, Little Rock, Hot Springs. Myself have gone up to Magic Screens before and witnessed some of that. And, you know, it's a long drive up there and it's a long drive back. And now stay close to home.
That's right.
You know, and right here, let's take advantage of the mall for something.
That's right. Absolutely. And on your way in, we're going to have more with the eldohaunt people in studio right here. And as we flash it back, I thought this would be appropriate. Some MJ, get you ready for eldohaunt. And from what I understand, we're going to give away a pair of tickets in a minute, right?
That's exactly right. 2 tickets.
Fantastic.
Yeah, and get powered up with us on that Facebook page, facebook.com/Power96x.
Right now, 53 in the neighborhood. And we've got the fine folks from eldohaunt in here. One, we'll say one that also does time as a character in the haunted house, and one that definitely does not. Right? Is that clear enough?
That's right.
Guys, you are great. I think we have helped everybody understand what eldohaunt is all about. And as we mentioned, this is really the first time in many, many, many years in El Dorado to have a coordinated and well-produced haunted house attraction like this.
Yeah, that's right. We knew there was a need. They went out and did that, paired up with Campfire. So we got all the little girls out there helping us too, maybe even some dressing up as your favorite little character. But I think we're going to have a great turnout. You know, don't drive out of town to go get scared. Stay right here at home. You know, we're going to be open tonight at 7. We'll go through 11. Same thing for Saturday night, 7 to 11. You can't make it this weekend. Maybe you're going to all the good football games out there, but you want to come out next week, we're going to be open too as well. Start at Thursday of next week, 7 to 10 on Thursday, because everybody knows that's a school night. Yep. And then on Friday, we got you 7 to 11. Saturday, 7 to 11 again. And then, of course, the big closer on Halloween, 7 to 10, because it's a school night. Get all your candy. And come on by, get scared, share with some of the ghouls and goblins. And Halloween is going to be real big and fun, but come early. Come now. Come tonight. Let us scare you. Get you in that feel. It feels good outside. It feels like fall. What better way to start it?
Yeah. It'll be about 62 degrees tonight at eldohaunt time.
Is it any coincidence, though, that they come into town and it cools down? Isn't that what happens?
I think there's definitely a cool, and the fog and everything.
It's a little eerie.
Yeah. eldohaunt, something that folks have certainly been all abuzz about online. eldohaunt.com. You can follow them online at eldohaunt.
At eldohaunt on Twitter and Instagram.
They're everywhere, man. eldohaunt. And cool thing, we mentioned it's all to benefit Campfire, and we mentioned earlier the great things that Campfire provides, some structure and learning, outdoors, indoors, some values for life, and all those kind of things with Campfire. So what a great organization. $15 ticket's going to get you in.
That's correct. And then we do have a group rate, which you mentioned earlier. If you call the Campfire office or email us at info@eldohaunt.com, we'll get you set up on a good group rate. Come get scared with all your friends from church or school, and you'll have a great time.
Absolutely.
Yeah, let's throw out there for this group. This is a PG-13 haunt. We do want to say that. Don't send your kids. Don't send your little kids unless, they're just really into that thing, and then you got to come with them. So 13 and up for this.
Yeah,
cool.
Good mention on that again, because this is more of a grown-up kind of, man, the scary level is very grown-up. That's probably the best way to situate that. Truly an experience. We want you to be a part of that. And the experience we're talking about with our guest in studio today is eldohaunt. We definitely want you to be a part of that too. I'm so glad you guys put up with our silliness for a little bit this morning and got involved to tell everybody about eldohaunt. Jess and I have been arguing a little bit, or just wondering, what is this really going to be about? And you guys, I think, have painted a wonderful picture about what to expect. Brian, you said you're the kind of guy, say that thing you said a minute ago. We were talking about
Which thing?
How scared are you and whatever. How do you usually react to scary stuff? And you said, look, I'm the guy that when they say...
when they say, hey, let's go to a haunted house, I've got to fake an illness because I don't want to go. They scare me so bad. I do not like to be jumped at.
So when the big voice ghost says... Get out!
Oh, I'm out. Leave the kids, leave the wife, I'm out.
I like that. eldohaunt, follow it online and make it out there, folks. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, this week and next week, and then it finishes off on Halloween night, which is a Monday this year. So, do you have any? This is the first year for this. It's at Miller Park Mall. You go around back at Miller Park Mall to start the experience that starts at 7 o'clock each evening, by the way. Do you have any real big ultimate goal? How many people do you intend to scare between now and Halloween?
This is our first year. It's a long time since El Dorado's seen something like this. Many years from what I understand, and we wanted to start off really well and build this thing each year. So we want to just do our best, learn, get new experiences, and figure out what we can do next year to make it even bigger and better. But it's been a lot of fun. We got a lot of fun characters. We have characters from Magnolia, El Dorado, all over South Arkansas that are coming every night.
And I think people are calling the Power Hotline from all over too. And particularly if you're in one of our wonderful small towns around South Arkansas, North Louisiana, you got to go somewhere to go see the best haunted houses anyway. And it might as well be to El Dorado, to eldohaunt, because I'm looking forward to this due to the experience and the expertise in putting it all together. You got some real players involved here.
Oh, that's exactly right. Our set is top notch. A lot of talent came in to help us design the set, build the set, even coach us in the acting part of it. We've got professional people telling us how to be scary. So I'm looking
That's so awesome.
forward to even scaring more people.
This is for somebody that gets scared too easy, Brian. You seem to get a lot of excitement out of being on the other side.
Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, when you hear the jumping and you hear the not so nice words coming from nice little women's mouth,
Yeah.
and the kids screaming, no, I just want out. Please don't.
It's like a win.
Definitely.
That's good, man. We're proud. We're proud of all the work and the sponsors and the volunteers and the association with Campfire on this deal, eldohaunt. I know it takes a lot of people. Anybody special that before we go we need to give some shout out to? I know it takes a ton of people. We talked about probably 40 or more involved every single night as part of the production of eldohaunt. So that's a lot of people.
Definitely, and I'd say probably 100 overall are involved in the success of this haunt, so it's great. Justin Howard has been phenomenal in helping us out behind the scenes. Hugh and Kelly Middleton are fabulous. All of the Campfire board, Campfire staff has been great, and we've had some great sponsors come on: Lion Oil, Home Depot, Goodwin Animal Clinic, several others that have just really made this event successful. First Financial Bank, we really appreciate sponsors. Couldn't do it without them.
Yeah. Man, thank you guys again, not
Thank
only
you.
for your time this morning, for laying it all out there. What is this thing called eldohaunt? You're really good at what you do, both of you. And by the way, thank you. And I've got to check some schedules. But I really appreciate the invite for us to come and have a Power 96 night, maybe. And let's just tell everybody we're tentatively looking at next Thursday, right?
Nice.
And we could come out and maybe do a live shot and have some fun and send Jess through the eldohaunt. And
That'd be perfect.
And
Keep it live mic'd.
We'll
I'm gonna go Facebook Live when I go through.
Yeah, she'll do Facebook Live. Guys, thanks a lot. eldohaunt. Again, one more time, Brian, on the dates and times.
Started last night. We're going to be there tonight, Friday and Saturday, starting at 7, going to 11. Next week, starting at Thursday, 7 to 10, so you can get back home. Friday and Saturday are going to be 7 to 11 again. And then, to close it out, Halloween night, 7 to 10 o'clock. But any of those nights, you're going to get just as scared as you were the other night. So don't wait too long. Lines can be long, so get there early. And we can't wait to scare you.
I know you will. I know you will. And that's going to make your day, man.